I'm Jason Epperson. This is RV Miles, and it's time for the latest in RV and camping news. First up, the Army Corps of Engineers has announced that quite a few campgrounds in the Corps' Mobile district are now closed as of November 1st due to the ongoing federal shutdown. The Mobile district operates 64 campgrounds with more than 6,300 campsites in Alabama, Georgia, and Mississippi. Any reservation days affected by this closure will immediately be canceled and fully refunded. A limited number of parks featuring water access points with standalone boat ramps will remain open with restroom and other facilities closed. Jointly managed campgrounds and day use parks will remain open and operate normally. So there are some campgrounds that are affected and some that aren't, but overall, this is a big closure. The entire U.S. Army Corps of Engineers portfolio of campgrounds across the country was set to close for the course of the entire shutdown, but when it happened, the vast majority did stay open. Army Corps recreation areas already have been facing severe staffing shortages, as we've been reporting on all year. I'll link to a government website that lists all Army Corps recreation properties and their status in the description, but as of this recording, I cannot get that site to load. I've been trying all day. Hundreds of campers at Pittsburgh Roaring Run RV Resort in Pennsylvania's Laurel Highlands say they've been told to leave despite having paid $10,000 or more for lifetime memberships, according to CBS Pittsburgh. The 100-acre campground was recently sold by former owner Jay Coral to a Texas-based company, Tannery LLC, for $2.5 million. Coral reportedly assured members that their contracts would be honored, but soon after the sale, Tannery emailed campers saying the memberships were null and void. Under the new ownership, campers can stay only by paying new rates, $60 a day, $250 a week, or $3,000 per season, or vacate immediately. Many longtime members, including retirees who invested their savings, say they feel deceived and plan to take legal action. The new owner's attorney told KDKA they, quote, care deeply about cleaning up this mess and hope to resolve the dispute. I've always been cautious about anything that says you pay a price and it's good for a lifetime. That always sort of rings off in a little alarm bell in my head. How about you? A new California law aims to ease the state's growing campground shortage by simplifying the permitting process for small, low impact private campsites. The Low Impact Camping Areas Act, AB 518, signed by Governor Gavin Newsom on October 1st, removes the need for state permits for certain rural campgrounds, those with fewer than 9 sites on parcels of at least 2 acres. These sites can include up to 4 RV spaces. They must follow local waste, fire, and noise rules and limit stays to 14 consecutive nights. Supporters say the law could expand access to nature, relieve pressure on public lands, and help rural landowners earn extra income. Critics, including several county boards and conservation groups, worry about wildfire risks and local enforcement costs. Counties must still opt in before the relaxed rules take effect. If widely adopted, the law could open the door to more private campsites across California from farms and ranches, offering new options for travelers frustrated by packed state and national park campgrounds. More in a moment, but first, this episode is sponsored by the folks at RV Life. The RV lifestyle is about community, and the RV community is at the heart of RV Life. RV Life recently celebrated the 1 millionth trip planned with RV Life Trip Wizard, their excellent trip planning tool for RVers, featuring all the trusted reviews, pictures, and tips from their RV Life campground site. RV Life also features several blog sites and over 20 additional RVing forums to serve the community. All this experience and community feedback come together to help create a fantastic RV trip planner and mobile navigation tool collectively called RV Life Pro. RV Life has marked a milestone of over 3 billion miles traveled using RV Life Pro with a B, counting both the planned RV trips and ad hoc navigation with the included RV Safe mobile app. Take 25% off RV Life Pro at the link in the description for this episode. The fourth largest RV maker, Rev Group, makers of American Coach, Fleetwood RV, Holiday Rambler, and more, they've announced they're merging with the Terex Corporation, an industrial equipment manufacturer of materials processing machinery, waste and recycling solutions, mobile elevated work platforms, and equipment for the electric utility industry. Rev Group makes quite a few specialty vehicles like fire trucks, ambulances, and work trucks. So there's a lot of crossover in the two businesses, which both trade on the New York Stock Exchange. A press release says the merger will create a diversified leader in emergency waste, utilities, environmental, and materials processing equipment. No mention of RVs. The CEO of Terex, Simon Meester, will take over as president and chief executive officer of the combined company. Following the close, the combined company will continue to be traded on the New York Stock Exchange under the symbol TEX, although there's no word on what the company's name will be. The transaction is expected to close in the first half of 2026. Matt Foxcroft and Will Knowles from Matt's RV Reviews and the folks behind Liquefied RV Toilet Tank Treatment have announced a line of RV exterior cleaning products called Liquishine, set to debut in late December or early January. The Liquishine line includes a wash and wax, a black streak remover, a bug and tar remover, and a roof cleaner. For the next 2 weeks, customers can pre-order the complete bundle and receive a t-shirt, pin, early and free shipping, and their name on the founder's wall at the Liquefied warehouse. Those who purchase 2 bundles will get a private call with Matt and Will and entry into a giveaway with $7,000 in products, including a 3-night Caribbean cruise with Matt and Will, a $1,000 Flying J gift card, professional RV exterior detail and tank cleaning, a Yeti cooler, and more. The Escapees RV Club is expanding its benefits in a big way. All Escapees and Harvest Hosts All Access members, Escapees and Harvest Hosts are all under the same company, now receive free access to the RVers Online University, RVOU, for 1 year, a $297 value. Developed by Escapees, RVOU offers self-paced courses covering RV operations, safety, and full-time travel, including RV foundations, roadmap to full-time RVing, and bonus lessons like the RVer's Ultimate Survival Guide. Existing members who bought any RVOU courses in the past 6 months will also receive refunds. The Family RV Association, formerly known as the FMCA, has appointed a new executive director, Doug Eulenbrock, effective immediately. Eulenbrock has worked with the organization for 24 years, starting as an associate editor for Family Motor Coach magazine before becoming director of events in 2017, where he oversaw 15 national conventions. Eulenbrock said he hopes to reinvent the ways we provide the education, benefits, and community involvement that RVers want, adding that FRVA is ready to shed its best-kept secret reputation and take the lead as North America's top RV membership organization. They've also apparently changed their branding now that I see the current logo. Ford is recalling nearly 175,000 vehicles after discovering that some moonroof wind deflectors could detach while driving, posing a hazard to other motorists. The recall affects 2021 to 2023 F-150 and Super Duty trucks, along with 21 and 22 Ford Expeditions and Lincoln Navigators. The issue stems from improperly attached clips that may cause the wind deflector to break free from the frame. Owners will be notified in early November, and dealers will inspect and replace the clips free of charge. The Federal Reserve has cut interest rates by 0.25 percentage point as expected, which could help a sluggish RV industry make some headway, as high interest rate loans are a large portion of an RV buyer's expenditure. America's largest RV dealership chain, Camping World, posted its third quarter results on October 30th, touting record new and used RV sales, with revenue up 4.7% to $1.8 billion. President Matt Wagner credited the results to record-breaking unit volume, saying Camping World outperformed the industry in every category. The company now holds a 13.5% market share in new and used RVs, a record high. Used RVs were the standout, with sales up 33% and revenue up 32%, while new RVs dipped slightly as buyers remained price sensitive. Camping World has really pushed an agenda where they were going to buy up a lot of used RVs and then sell a bunch of used RVs, which they have done. CEO Marcus Lemonis said affordability challenges continue to shape consumer demand, so Camping World will focus on its used, service, and Good Sam divisions for growth. The company expects continued improvement in 2026 with more used vehicle volume and cost reductions ahead. That may all sound good for the company, but despite the positive quarter, Camping World still reported a net loss of $29.4 million, largely tied to tax adjustments. The company's stock nosedived on the release, losing over 20% of its value. RV component manufacturer Lippert, or LCI Industries, posted a 13% year-over-year sales increase in the third quarter, topping $1 billion in revenue as demand for both OEM and aftermarket RV products grew. CEO Jason Lippert said the company is now operating from a position of real strength after several turbulent years, with solid margins, strong cash flow, and renewed dealer confidence. Lippert noted a sharp rise in chassis orders following September's Elkhart RV Open House, calling it an encouraging sign of proactive dealer restocking. He expects 2026 RV wholesale shipments to reach 340 to 350,000 units, with steady retail sales recovery. So that's slightly up above what it has been so far this year and last year. And the latest monthly production report from the RV Industry Association shows that perhaps Jason Lippert is right. Total RV shipments ended the month of September with 25,684 units, a 4.4% improvement over September of 2024. On the year, RV shipments are up 4.2%, with 267,234 units. Towable RVs, led by conventional travel trailers, ended the month up 2.7% from last September, with about 23,000 shipments. But motorhomes finished the month up 21.2% compared to the same month last year, with 2,800 units, perhaps indicating that higher priced units are starting to turn the corner. We've been seeing a strong move away from higher priced fifth wheels and motorhomes toward entry-level travel trailers over the past couple of years, and motorhome sales in particular have been really, really rough. So that's encouraging, at least for folks in the industry, to see a bit of a turnaround in motorhome, not sales, but shipments at least. And RV auction values, which are sort of a fair barometer for used RV prices, have begun their typical fall retraction, according to Auction Lane Watcher Black Book. Quote, values for used RVs sold at wholesale auctions declined last month. If you exclude the months where the motorhome averages were elevated due to an unusually high number of Class A's, their values have been very stable for the better part of a year. Towable values dropped for the third consecutive month, which is not surprising as seasonal patterns begin to emerge as we head into colder weather, noted Eric Lawrence, principal automotive analyst of specialty vehicles at Black Book. The average selling price for motorhomes was $63,678, which is down 9.3%, or about $6,500 from the previous month. Towables came in at $16,376, down 5.3% from last month. 1 year ago, the average motorhome sold for $65,900 and the average towable brought in $18,700. Auction volume was mixed. Motorhomes decreased 9.1%, while towables rose 1.4%. The average age of motorhomes on the auction lane was 9 years old, or 2016 models, and towables was 5 years old, or 2020 models. That's it for this week's episode of the RV and Camping News. Hit the like button if you got something out of this video. Subscribe if you want more like it, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.